Hi guys, my name is Andy, and today we're going to work on passage number 2 of SAT practice test number 2. This practice test isn't on the CollegeBoard website. It was there a long time ago, but now it's not. So I'm going to link the PDF in the description below. Okay, let's begin. This passage is taking about 45 minutes. This is also it's not that easy. So, yeah, just take your time. Just go scroll up and down a bit. Already read it. Alright, let's begin. The main purpose of the passage is to the main purpose. We know that's gonna be about um what's it called? Ethics and economics. So it's not a it does consider a dilemma, but it's not by cost benefit analysis. Um it's not B. It does talk about psychology study, but that's not the main purpose. It's not C because um it doesn't say that it prohibits ethical economics. It says it's possible. So it's the opposite. And D is correct because just look at the title. Talks about can economics be ethical. So it just examines different ways. I think it had 3 or 4. Three. It examines 3 different ways of evaluating the ethics of economics. That's when the answer is D. Alright, number 12. In the passage, the author anticipates which of the following objections to criticizing the ethics of free markets. Alright, for this question, since it's connected to number 13, you can just look at the answer choices of the evidence and see if those answer the question for number 12. Lines 4 to 5 talks about some argue that because the free markets allow for personal choice, they're already ethical. I think this might be one. This is connected to D, and this is one of the objections of criticizing the ethics of free markets. So that's the answer. Number 14, as used in line 6, embrace most nearly means. Let's look in line 6. Some argue that because the free markets allow for personal choice, they are already ethical. Others have accepted the ethical critique and embraced corporate social responsibilities. Okay, you can't lovingly hold corporate social responsibilities. You can't eagerly hug it, but you can readily adopt it. It's reluctantly used is possible in this context, but in this sentence frame, but it doesn't fit in this context because we're talking about how others they accepted this. They didn't reluctantly use it. That's why the answer is B. All right, number 15. The main purpose of the 5th paragraph is to develop a counter argument to the claim that greed is good. Come on. B, provide the support for the idea that ethics is about character. I think the paragraph said ethics isn't about character. Instead of reading ethics and character, it's not about character. That's what it's saying. So B is incorrect. Describes a third approach. This is correct. I think this was number 1. This was number 2, and this was number 3. So that's why C is the answer. And this is false. Number 16, as used in line 58, clashes most nearly mean. Let's look at line 58. Many more dilemmas arise when these 3 versions pull in different directions, but clashes are not inevitable. So there's conflict. I think that's what it means. Yeah, conflicts. It's not mismatches. It's talking about how different ideas, different versions, they don't really match up together. That's not what it's saying. It's talking about how these are when you try to accept all of them, there may be conflicting events. So it's not mismatches. It's not collision. It doesn't physically collide. It's not brawl because it doesn't physically brawl. So that's what the answer is there. Number 17, which choice best supports the author's claim that there is a common ground shared by different approaches to ethics described in the passage? So it says best support, so we're going to look for evidence or examples. Number A, answer choice A was love to 12. There are different views. Nah, this isn't right. 47 to 50 talks about, no, this isn't evidence either. 59 to 64, it talks about, oh yeah, this is the common ground part, because it's like, oh, we can buy, what's it called, fair trade coffee, and it's ethically right, and you can also make money, you know. So that's why C is the answer. Number 18, the main idea of the final paragraph is that human quirks makes it difficult to predict. Come on. People universally react with disgust when faced with economic justice. I think this was a part in the final paragraph, but that's not the main idea. That's not the whole point. Understanding human psychology may help to define ethics and economics. That's the main idea. I think that was in right here. So that's what the answer is C. Number 19, data in the graph about per pound coffee profits in Tanzania most strongly supports which of the following statements. That's the graph. And fair trade, this is true. That's the answer. Number 20, greatest difference. I think that's here to here. Because, like that is longer than that, or that, or that, or that, Oh, don't want that. That's why B is the answer. And number 21, data and graph provides most direct support for which of the ideas in the passage. Acting on empathy can be counterproductive. No, it's the opposite of this. Like it can be productive. Like we can be ethical and we can make ethical choices when we sell stuff and make money at the same time. That's what it's saying. Ethical economics is defined by character. No, that's not right. Ethical economics is still possible. Yeah, that's the one. People fear losses. We have no evidence for this because uh, character is not in the graph, and fear is also not in the graph. So that's what the answer is C. Alright, that's it for this video. On the next video, I'll be working on the next passage. And thank you for watching my video, and please like and subscribe.